Alright, so today we got the Mazda. We're going to end up putting ceramic 15 here. And they want to match this, so for any of you guys who are always just trying to eyeball it and match it, I would highly suggest getting a meter. That way there's no guesswork. I know they're a little pricey, but stuff always looks off if you don't do it. So real quick, the easiest way, man, if you grab a meter, wipe that top off so our laser don't mess with it. I believe this is going to be a 50 CR 50. And we'll get this CR 50 right here. So, grab your little scrap piece. This is 30. This is 30. Well, this is 30. All right, 50. Thank you. So before you start, man, just get it. If you don't know already, just get it. Kind of stick it up there. Go ahead and stick your meter on it. So we're reading a 14. That's as close as we're going to get to the 15. Now we slide it back off of that film. It reads a 24. So pretty simple process, guys. I know they cost a little bit, right at 15. So that's what we're going to put on it. That way you know it's an equal match. And that's what we do. We take a minute and we just do it right and go by the numbers instead of eyeballing it. So we're back to the Mazda. I'm going to work on hand cutting these doors. We still hand cut everything at this shop. It's my 28th year doing it, and I've always hand cut. We tried the plotters, but in honesty, they waste film. Somebody that can hand cut really good, it really takes just about as much time. The cut's much more precise. Your Wi-Fi goes down or something like that, how you gonna do the car? We get a lot of classic cars, and there's a lot of cars that we do. They're kind of specialty that you'll never find in that computer, and if you did, trying to hand cut those cars, that pattern will never fit. The windows are different in those older classic cars, but like I said, they're not even going to be in the database. Alright, so pretty much just split them down the middle. We work out of 40-inch boxes, not 36s. We tried 36s for a long time. They're probably 25 years ago. And we found out that that extra 2 inches on each side, you can split it at 20 instead of 18. You'll spend a lot less money on film. So what we're going to do is double cut. So I've got this one, the liner is facing away from me, which means the liner is on the glass. It is reversed away from me. And it's reversed away from me because it will be going on that door over there. So we're going to put our piece up. We're going to lock her down. A little more juice on there. Come grab our other piece. All right. Second piece is for this side, so the liner is facing us. Line it up to your bottom. Lock her down. But yeah, so that plotter, man, it always cuts it either this much too deep. Sometimes it's right on, Sometimes it's dead on, sometimes it's way off at the back. You'll see up here. The nice thing about hand cutting is you know this thing's gonna go in if you cut it right. It's gonna drop in nice for you. It's gonna all line up. That's the thing about the plotter, is you don't know if that pattern's good at not at making those patterns. We used to actually make notes in the computer. Bad pattern, good pattern, door's good, door's bad, back window bad. Like, you would have to make these notes in the computer and look. So half the time we just ended up hand cutting anyway, so we just said forget it. All right, so pick it up, we're gonna cut it down. I always bump it up just a little bit, just that way if there's any shift, it kind of shifts it back into place. And we're gonna start our plunge cut right there, and about our edge. Down like that. Let's tear up and away. Go ahead and finish off right there. Finish off right there. Don't worry about these little corners right here on the glass. You're just gonna booger it up trying to keep on cutting on that corner. Just use your board or whatever you got to go ahead and round all that stuff off. So there's a little corner we were talking about. We'll just take it and just ever so gently, just kind of nice and shave it off. Come down. All right, we'll start our line. Come on down. I want to leave a little bit so it kind of tucks itself back in there without you having to slide it back too much. Pieces kind of keep sliding on each other and locking these things down. Come here, leave us a little gap. I always angle my corners at the bottom. It helps them from not peeling. Those little sharp edges, all it takes is a little something to catch some things, and they peel up a lot. So I always angle my corners. I've been doing that probably since, shoot, 2000. I'd say probably about 2000, 2001. It's been working out really well for me. So we had our piece, we put our first piece off, which was this one facing towards us, if you remember how we put it up. Our straight edge is running to the bottom. We know where our straight edge is at because the way it pulls out of the box. Remember, the film's only gonna shrink to the straight edge correctly. It's not gonna shrink to the unstraight edge. So, kind of get it on down, get our tunnel work out there. Get a little cord. And start shrinking it down. We always try to shrink on the outside. Most people do. Some people still shrink on the inside, which I don't get because it seems like it just scratches the crap out of the inside of the film when you get it on. But and you end up melting door panels and all kind of stuff. So we try to shape and shrink everything on the outside before we actually start to put it in. There's one door. So our other door that we had reversed the liner on comes right over here. We got a little 2-for-1 cut, saves a little bit of time, and you know your cuts are the same. Now I guess the plotter does kind of have its place. So something like those quarter glasses right there that Ashley's cleaning, those are pretty easy to plot. They're pretty direct fit. Say the quarter glasses, some of the visor pieces, you know, things like that are a little easier to snap up and snap out because you're not jumping up and down and using the light and all that. But really, that's the only place that I see it at. Maybe something for like that hatch back there. But once again, it doesn't take that long to hand cut and use less film because you can actually get your pulls out of the box much tighter to the size that you need it.